Thank you for clicking on this video, Angel. This tarot message today is a general reading, so enjoy the bits that click and leave behind the rest. Welcome back or welcome in. I'm Seer Cypher, High Priest Empress, and I'm here to tell you what you need to know. I'm here to deliver messages from Spirit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how this resonates with you down below. Check out the description box below for all my links, including my Patreon, where I post my exclusive content. If you want to purchase any of the decks that I've used in today's reading, they will be listed in order of appearance in the description box below. So I think that's all I need to say. They feel nice and shuffled. Today we're looking at the next 10 days. Whenever you're viewing this video, today it'll be the next 10 days. Today's day 1. Take it as it resonates. This is a timeless reading, so you can see it whenever. Spirit, next 10 days. Where do we want to begin? Yeah, okay. Let's get an oracle card here, my love. The next 10 days, Spirit. One clear card, please. Thank you. It says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, with family, or with work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Okay, so there's some people around you that maybe you feel like are taking advantage of you at the moment, or that there's people around you where you just don't feel like you can be 100% authentic, 100% yourself. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. It's measured appropriately, right? So when your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you're able to give freely. If you're not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is trying to communicate with you? Okay, so you feeling stuff in your tummy. You feeling like aches in the tummy, maybe. Communication from the spirit. Boundaries. Okay. Let's get one of these. So in the next 10 days, it feels like maybe your boundaries will be tested in the next 10 days, or there's more speaking up, perhaps. Speaking up and actually asserting, being more assertive around your boundaries. And it feels like maybe actually in the next 10 days, you'll clearly be communicating the things that you're needing. Yeah, look, we've got receiving here. Receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So these boundaries are helping you to receive. I don't think another one wants to come out there. So he's letting a bird go. And look at all these hands that this person is like pushing away. So I feel like there are people around you that are kind of grabby with your energy. Oh, look. Rainbow with hope. Receiving, absolutely. So these boundaries are absolutely allowing you to open up to new energy, okay? And it's really exciting for you. It's really like, it's feeling amazing because you are starting to receive new things. You are starting to achieve goals. You can see them, right? They're manifesting more and more. This hope, this layer of hope is becoming stronger and more easy to tap into on a regular basis. The boundaries that you're establishing are the boundaries of just following your routine, no matter how it looks, no matter if you know what that even looks like. But you're following what you think. You're following what you feel and what you think is correct, right? So it's spirit's communicating that as the same kind of thing. Your mind's getting on board with your intuition because it feels better. It feels better to be hopeful. It feels better to be on that side of the spectrum, because obviously you've been on a space of being on quite a negative spectrum, where you've had to deal with a lot of people that have crossed your boundaries. And I feel like you haven't respected your own boundaries in the past, because it's a learnt behavior. If you're not around people that exhibit that behavior, how are you meant to learn it, right? Wow, oh my goodness, this, okay. Okay, we've got believe in the impossible, a blue moon. There is, in the next 10 days, something that perceives as impossible, right? Something that you perceive almost impossible, something that you maybe think is like what you dream about. It's not something that you think, oh yeah, like that could actually be my physical reality, or that could be something that actually happens. It's just maybe something that you enjoy thinking about every now and again. It's coming, it's happening. In the next 10 days, something you perceive as impossible is coming about. We've got the scales here. A win-win outcome is forecast. This was sort of like tucked away. I thought it was just 2 cards initially, but then I realized this popped out. So it's almost like the impossible situation is like everything just working out so perfectly. Everything just going your way. Everything just balancing out, fixing and adjusting and just all working. Because look, we've got expect powerful change. This is the new moon in eclipse. Full moon in Libra, blue moon. So the eclipse, there's completely new change here. There's something, I mean, this is amazing. This feels like a miracle. Honestly, I know I channel this energy in quite a bit. This has like been building. But I really feel like for the believe in the impossible, the blue moon, there's a rare event occurring. And the fact that this is a next 10-day reading, how can I not say that that's what's coming in the next 10 days for you? So get excited. I'm going to clarify. What is this believe in the impossible? Oop. Dear Spirit, believe in the impossible. Releasing grief and the return of a project. Because we've got the widower in reverse. So this is the sign of grief releasing. Okay, believe in the impossible. So I feel like the change is coming because there has been a big release, or there's a big release coming in the next 10 days, and it shifts everything. It shifts you, it shifts your reality, it shifts your mental space as well, because Libra is a sign of the mind. So there's a shift, a balancing in the mind space, less racing of thoughts, more focused thoughts. And there's also faithful and stability. You're showing up faithful and stable. So the change that's coming is internal. It's in your morals, and it's in how you show up in your reality. And maybe something is occurring with a project, because a baby can represent just something new in our life that we are nurturing into reality, like a project, a new business, a creative endeavor, new habits even, you know. Babies can represent a lot of things. It could be even pregnancy, if that's something that you are desiring. But it basically represents something that you're feeling very nurturing about. But yeah, this believing the impossible is like a new version of you I'm feeling from this constancy, because this constancy means being faithful and dependable. So this feels like you're finally being able to be reliable, and you're able to show up reliable. And honestly, I feel like you'll be showing up in a way in the next 10 days where you've always just hoped to achieve or hoped to be at, and it's finally coming into being. And it's almost hard for you to fully see somehow. It's like hard for you to see somehow. I think it's because you're just so focused on the next step, and that's kind of where your focus has to be, right? Because you need to do one step at a time, next step, and the incremental change, the incremental steps gets you to a completely new state of being, completely new place. Health. Yeah, health next to hope. So this feels like mental health, actually. Yeah, it feels like mental health shifting, surrender, and spiritual partnership. These are themes that are coming out in my readings of late. Expect powerful change in your health. Your health is drastically improving. I also feel a huge glow up. A huge glow up. That's what's coming through here. Huge glow up. Believe in the impossible. You're going to be looking better than you have ever looked in your life. That's what I'm feeling in the next 10 days. And it's going to feel easily achieved. As this grief or this block from the past is releasing from this widower card, it's like regeneration at a powerful level. You've surrendered over to the divine, to the universe, so you have this spiritual help now. You have this spiritual help, and it's helping you show up reliably. You've handed something over to the divine. You've handed over the worries. You've handed over, you've surrendered your being to the universe. If you're watching tarot readings, right, you're obviously self-aware and spiritually in tune and connected. So you're aware of God. You're aware of God, however that is to you, however you want to pick that, right? It's all welcome, it's all beautiful, and it's all cherished in my heart anyway. Surrendering is the same process in many religions of understanding that we are just a channel for the divine to work through. I'm hearing creative, intuitive. Self-love is here. Self-love. These cards really have been repeating. I'm just getting a few themes, right, for the next 10 days. So there's more surrendering to self-love, surrendering to things that feel good. Look, 44, environment. There's a loving environment that you're creating for yourself. It feels like you're taking the time, even if it's just little ways, right, of just showing yourself love. Little candle here, little candle there. You take a moment just to think, okay, how do I want to spend this moment right now? With a little bit of incense, maybe a little tea, reading a book. You know, like you said it, you're setting the scene for yourself. That is romanticizing your life. Personal growth and effort. Look at this. You've been putting a lot of effort into your personal growth. That's what's coming in even more so in the next 10 days, because this has been a theme, right? Effort's really making me think of working out for some reason. I feel like there's going to be an increase in physical activity from the time that you're viewing this reading, okay, in the next 10 days. The personal growth, yeah, is the self-love. Yeah, there's a lot of good happening here. There's a lot of good, and you're feeling it. You're feeling that. You're feeling in a whole, look, wholeness comes out. Wow. You're feeling completed is what I just heard. You're feeling content in your being. I'm tuning into quietness right now, quiet peace. There's wholeness in the mind where there was shadows, where there were gaps. That's where the effort was put in. You are enough. Yeah, this wholeness is healing like imposter syndrome. It's healing blocks. Okay, you're really radiating wholeness in this next 10 days. You're radiating like your soul, your individual soul. I'm feeling authenticity coming through, and it's even going to surprise you. I just looked at receiving right before I turned over this card. Money. You're receiving money in the next 10 days. Claim it in the comments down below. Claim it to yourself now. You are receiving money. I am receiving money in the next 10 days. And so it is. Follow your bliss. Just keep following what feels good. Because remember, we don't need to chase. We do not need to chase. We are in our era of receiving, our season of receiving. And that requires you to move from a place of aligned action and nothing beyond that. And trust that the universe will deliver all that's required. That's what's bringing in the money. That mental space, that way of thinking. I just want to get a little angel card because I do also want to look into the tarot to get some deeper layers of this. Choosing a new direction in the next 10 days in perfect timing. Okay, whatever's coming in the next 10 days, it's coming in perfect timing. You're going to be aware of it. I really keep thinking of serendipitous, this serendipitous card that I've seen before. So which with the perfect timing, it's making you think of like things just aligning miraculously. And you're like, almost like, what? Just happening. This is happening in the next 10 days. Claim it to receive it. I claim it. Write it in the comments. All right, let's get some tarot. What new direction? What direction are you changing? What is this new direction? The Lovers. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Raf came to join us. Hey, Raffy. Hey, buddy. My little darling. Probably wants food or something. But look, I was looking into this Lovers and Three of Wands. I just needed some time to sit with it. The Three of Wands, I really feel, actually wants to be upright because this message is super cool. You've got choose a new direction and perfect timing, right? With the Lovers in reverse. Okay, let me just move that. With the Lovers in reverse. So you're choosing a new direction. You're looking internally to create this harmony, right? So you're clearing out the voices in your head that are helping you to come back to a space of integration at a soul level. There's a clearing out of the voices. There's a getting clear. There's a getting down to the root of issues that were causing kind of unhelpful voices in the mind. Okay? And I think that is helping you drastically because the Three of Wands is all about learning that the universe is responding, and the love that you are emitting at this time, the inner wisdom and the inner roots that you're getting down to so that you can live more and more in your integrity is causing the path to grow. The choosing the new direction and the perfect timing, there's an opportunity coming in from the universe. A gift comes in from the universe in perfect timing in the next 10 days. A voice clearing out. I feel like just like unhelpful voices, the ones that are attached to anxieties, past narratives, past worries, past issues. Cleaning himself. If you can hear that. There's a choice of a new direction because of the focus that you've placed on creating inner harmony within yourself. Yeah, joyfulness. Perfect timing with joyfulness. Something comes in at perfect timing and it's going to lift your spirits so much. I feel like you are going to be dancing around with joy. Whatever you're needing in your life, whatever you're hoping is coming in, hope, it comes in perfect timing and it lifts your spirits. Room. This feels like maybe moving houses, moving in somewhere. Okay. Over these boundaries and receiving. What's this about, Spirit? King of Wands. Wow. Receiving with the King of Wands. King of Wands can bring into reality any dream he wishes because he has mastered his inner passion, his inner domain on an internal level, and he's able to radiate his magic out into the world and bring into life anything he dreams. So he's the master manifester. So you're receiving something that allows you to see yourself now as a master manifester. Receiving something that you've been dreaming about, something that you've been working to manifest or bringing into reality. Receiving radiance, complete authenticity. Receiving your true self, your true nature. These boundaries are protecting you so that you can radiate this confidence, radiate this new version of you, radiate this new mastery level of a person. And it's helping you to receive dreams that you have. 7 of Cups. Look, this is receiving desires, receiving opportunities. 7 of Cups is literally opportunities, because it's like we have a lot that we can pick from, and we're taking the time to access and discern what's our intuitive wisdom and what's our temptation, what's a voice in our mind. Is this coming from our ego, or is this coming from my womb? You know, it's the 7 of Cups for me is really learning to discern spiritual channeling, our spiritual nature, discerning deeper emotions and where desires are coming from. So you're receiving opportunity, but you're also receiving clarity. Walking and stretching his legs as he walks. So cute. Okay. The Death card. Yeah, wow. Wow. There's an old mental paradigm, an old philosophy in you that is coming to an ending. There's an old version of you dying away, and it's the version of you that contained a lot of the blocks, all the mentalities and strategies that would push the universe away and that would keep you misaligned with the universe. Oh my God, oh my God. There was like so many ibises just flew over. Oh my God, in a beautiful arrow shape. So yeah, there's this is the death is the death is what was keeping you away from this spiritual nature. The death that's coming in is like this over logical mind. Because this King of Wands is a dreamer, absolutely charming dreamer, and is able to get lost in a vision, but is able to ignite others around them and get them on board with their vision and like get people excited and believing in them. It's a really radiant, charming energy. And because you're emanating this now, because you've put up these new boundaries, you are going to be receiving in offers, but with plenty of time to discern them. But yeah, there's a new version of you also dying here. We've got Queen of Pentacles coming in. You've mastered something on an internal level. You've mastered internal wealth. You've mastered internal worth. Again, this dependable energy over this. I mean, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, is known as being dependable and reliable. It's that presence in us, that strength within us that allows people in our lives to really depend on us. It's an internal skill, the Queen of Pentacles. She's connected and aligned with nature and radiates that nurturing energy and allows and creates growth all around her because she emanates and radiates that growth within, that supportive, nurturing nature that's required. There's a new you that is emerging, that is very radiant with passion, with beauty, with peace and calm, because Queen of Pentacles is grounded. Yeah. The personal effort and the personal growth that you're putting in and finding is this new grounded energy that you're finding within. Wow, that's so beautiful. And that's part of the wholeness. You haven't felt this worth, this kind of energy of worth before. So it's bringing in new love, new levels of love. I just looked at 1001. New levels of love. Hey, Rafi. This wholeness, this is new love internally, new love inside you, that you are, your cup is full. In the next 10 days, your cup is full and you're finding that you can easily pour from it. This is new energy because it's the Ace of Cups, which invites a brand new cycle, a brand new phase that's coming into our lives, and it's a phase that's bringing emotional energy. It's bringing emotions of love and emotions of fulfillment, and it's bringing intuitive wisdom. It's bringing spiritual understanding, spiritual expansion, psychic awareness. We've also got the Seven of Wands, which is pretty much protecting your bliss. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is protecting your position, protecting where you're at. It's really required, and you're showing up as like a soldier here, protecting your boundaries, protecting what you need perfectly, beautifully, wholly. You're doing a wonderful job at that. The discernment, the way that you're choosing to make your decisions with how you handle people and how you set your boundaries and how you make your choices is by how it feels. It's a really intelligent way to go about things, because when you follow that intuitive, that gut feeling, whatever you want to call it, it will bring you to magic. You just have to have the guts to follow it in the first place, right? And now we're back to this perfect timing. So look, Raf's probably going to sit there. So we're almost at the end of this reading. Oh, he's laying. That's a good sign. Good energy for the next 10 days, hey Rafi. He's blessing this reading with his presence. This little sweet Zen master. Hey Rafi. Hey. I'm getting hungry too, so I'm going to make some dinner soon. But let's see, in the next 10 days, some self-care tips. Clear your energy field in the next 10 days. Keep that energy nice and flowy. Keep the incense burning. For me, it's like necessary now. I just feel like you can feel a dense room, when you walk into it. We've got write a gratitude list. This will keep the energies high. And it's just a good habit to get into every day and just build it, as you can. It doesn't have to be a skill you do every single day, but if you have a little journal to write it in, it's a wonderful practice because it sets you up to looking for things that you're grateful for the rest of the day. So definitely that's coming in for the next 10 days. Plan a vacation. Look, I just really feel like look at some itinerary videos, or just watch on YouTube some places you want to travel, and you'll start to build, just from that act alone, you'll start to build a bit of a vacation, future vacation for yourself, and you'll start to open your mind to travel and to looking for those deals. connecting with ancestors, feeling connected with ancestors this next 10 days. Creating art in this next 10 days. My beautiful arty, sweet angels. We've got pleasure at the bottom of the deck. I mean, we love that. Things are feeling good. Be still as well. Be still. And look, in the next 10 days, we've got spending time with friends. That's cute. Spending time with friends. That's really nice. That's so cute. Okay, that is all I'm feeling for this reading. I really hope it was helpful. This feels like a bit more of a chill next 10 days, but it also feels really exciting because that blue moon and powerful change. So is the change hitting this 10 days, in the next 10 days, do you think? I don't know. I think so, maybe. If it does, please come back and leave it in the comments. Connect with me in the comments. I would love it. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to get to know you. And it would be so great. I'll be there whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I really, really deeply appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to. It really helps the channel out, helps me get this message out. I hope to see you in a future reading, but if I don't, all the best on your journey forward. And I'm sending you so much love in all now moments. I love you so much. Goodbye, my loves. Say bye, Rafi. He says bye.